things look like this, right? They look like this. What is this? It's a cherry. And cherries right now are the most powerful thing in the gig world. Because fact is, on every single platform, it's not just Uber and Lyft, it's Uber Eats, it's Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart, you name it. If you haven't mastered this, right, picking the right ones. By the way, I have a whole box full. Box may represent a week's worth of trips, right? You'll get way more offers than this box. But if you can, in 1 week, maybe pick out this many cherries, you're probably doing great. So as those offers come, for example, I just got a text message, check out what they're paying me on Instacart. They want me to go shopping for 70 pieces, 70 items in the store, 70. They want me to drive almost 8 miles, 7 point something miles. They want to pay me for $11. Thank you. Light it up, friends. Light it up. You guys know, right? Our favorite fruit, right here. Here's one for you guys. They're all succulent and fresh. Just don't swallow the pips. Don't bite into the pips, okay? The pips, that's Darakoshishawi, the problem, right? But you guys know what they are, and I'm going to share many with you here. Sorry, we don't work for trash. Sorry. Delivery offers, as these Instacart offers, as these DoorDash offers, as these Uber offers, as these Lyft offers come your way, many of them, 98% is trash. It's just trash, not making money. You will lose every single time. Now, if you all work together, if we all work together and say, listen, show me the money, show me the cherries, right? And if you can present me with a succulent cherry, I'll accept, I'll do it. Because guess what? If you bring me the right trip, the right delivery, the right batch, I'll take it. But, sorry to say, if you're a yes man or a yes woman, accepting all the trash that they're sending you, you're not making money. You'll never make money. So, the sooner we learn, what are we willing to accept, what are we willing not to accept, where do we pass, and which cherries do we accept. If we understand that formula, and if we do this together, I'm talking millions of gig workers, because there's drivers and there's food delivery drivers and there's you name it. If you all understand this concept, that as an independent contractor, you decide which succulent cherries make sense, SENSE and CENTS to you. Which ones make me dollars? Which ones are a waste of time? So you people saw that in Minnesota, Uber, with the combination of that Governor Waltz, they had no intention to even pay you the minimum wage. So why, I ask you, if this is how companies are treating you, why are you still going out there and accepting everything that's coming your way, right? And if you collectively, us all together, all of us, city by city, country by country, if all of us would adapt this policy here, this strategy, picking out the ones that taste the best, pay the best, you win. And not only that, if you create an offer, this is what happens. You put these offers out there, declining, acceptance rate, his acceptance rate is low, her acceptance rate is low. They will quickly find out, ladies and gentlemen, that we don't drive for trash. We don't deliver for trash. We don't drive for trash offers. And you have to raise the bar. And how you do that is really adopting this very, very, very simple principle. It's a very simple principle. That maybe out of every 50 trips, there's 2 of these, right? Maybe out of every 50 deliveries, there's 2 of these. And if it comes your way, you know how good they taste, you know how good they pay, because you've learned the hard way. And then you accept. What is so difficult? What is so difficult about that strategy? By the way, don't swallow these. These are pips. These are the Tony Zoos, Logan Green, John Zimmer's, Derek Koshashawi. The trash that you spit out afterwards. You take from them the flesh, the cherry flesh. Look how beautiful. Look how crispy these cherries are, right? This is what you should be shooting for. All of us should be shooting for this, not for trash. And if we all go after these, if we all say no to 48 trips and yes to 2 trips, or no to 45 deliveries and yes to 5 deliveries, then we start making money. And guess what? Thank you. Light it up with cherries. I love that emoji. It's my favorite emoji. And by the way, Sergio, apparently you're bringing out a t-shirt. Apparently Sergio is coming out with a t-shirt that has cherries on it. Sign me up. I'll send you my credit card. I want that cherry picking t-shirt, right? Stay calm and cherry pick. Stay calm, wait for the right trip, and cherry pick. I want that t-shirt. Good afternoon, Kanka's in the house. Shout out to all of you wonderful people, extended family. Happy Sunday, don't swallow the pips. And choose what makes sense for you, right? This, cherries. Look, easy. Great antioxidants, very healthy. Not only is the fruit healthy, and cherry picking the right. Sorry, reconnecting. Verizon just dropped. If you are not using this strategy on every single platform, right? It doesn't matter. Rides, trips, food deliveries, batches, shopping batches. If you're not following this formula, you lose. And what happens at the end of the day, you drive your miles up, you drive your maintenance up, the usage of your tires. If you're a $1, $2, $3 man and chase the non-cherries, let's have a talk in 2 or 3 years' time. Let's see where you are. You're done. Your car's done. You owe money. You still have 2, 3 years to finance. You're done. Right? And you and I know that the algorithm is in fashion, it's programmed in such a fashion to force you to make you accept all of these nonsense trashy trips, because there's all of these fear conditions attached, right? Oh, reminder, your acceptance rate is low. If you carry on like this, we'll punish you. They cannot punish 5 million drivers and 5 million food delivery drivers if you all work together, right? Now, a good question. Daniel says, how much should we accept per mile, right? Like, can you do a quick calculation, time, miles? And people have different strategies. You know, there's a lot of people that say, I'm not going to drive for less than a mile. Me personally, I mean, set the bar higher, right? I'd rather out of 100 trips, 100 trips come along my way, and I managed to, in those 100 trips, I managed to maybe find 3 or 4 good cherries, right? Pass, not accepting. Okay, this one makes sense. So start doing that. For me, it's by the minute. Look, me personally, in the category that I drive, if I do scheduled trips is the only thing that I do on the platforms. They pay better than random trips popping up on your screen where you have to lock them in, or trip radar or upfront trips. I don't engage with that anymore. There's no money. For me, there's no money. And maybe I've just set the bar too high. Yeah, if you bring me a private trip, a private client, I'm doing a private client right now for $200. 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back, 1.5 hours, $200. Yeah, I'll work for that. But if there's something under $25, and again, I don't want to spend more than 30 minutes making these $25, right? I'm not going to accept that scheduled trip. I'd rather just say pass. And with those scheduled offers, especially airport trips from where I am, 1 hour in, 1 hour back, a lot of those scheduled trips show up. But again, 90% of them don't pay. They don't pay, right? And the very few that I do accept, I try to take it a step further and say, okay, I cherry picked one. This one makes sense, this scheduled trip. Now, how do I convert that individual into my private client? I have no shame. I have no problem taking Uber and Lyft's clients and turning them into my private clients. And I do that in such a fashion that good luck catching me in the game. Law of one, lighting it up with the cherries. See, that's it, right there. Boom, taking it. Why? Because it pays. Now, I'm in LA, and I met with a couple of drivers outside the airport yesterday. And conversation started, and they said there are people, and they specifically mentioned Chinese people. They said they have an app. They have an app that's programmed to pretty much get them the very best offered trips before anyone else at the airport. I'm like, no, I'm not buying that. I'm really not buying it. You'd have to send me proof and you name it. I'm not buying it. That there's an app out there that literally lets you, puts you in front of the line at the airport and gives you the best trips. It's all programmed. And when I'm at the airport there, when I'm sitting there having my coffee, usually there's a whole bunch of cars there. Mercedes, BMWs, Suburbans, Cadillacs, mainly controlled by the Armenian drivers. I know them all. They come up to me, they know me, they know my channel, and I don't discriminate. I don't, you're a driver, you're a driver, you're a driver. I don't care what color you are, what nationality you are. I fight for all drivers. American, German, French, Armenian, Chinese, I don't care, Korean, I don't care what nationality you are. I fight for every driver out there. I got to actually make a video about this. Maybe I should. This guy actually told me that there's like a war between Chinese drivers and Armenian drivers at LAX. And he sends me all these screenshots, all the correspondence, and I'm like, wow, never seen this. Never ever seen this. Fascinating. Again, I don't know how true it is. Maybe there's some LA drivers out there that can testify or say, yes, it is true, or that's fake. But to me, it's fascinating. It's fascinating that this group of individuals, and I've seen the screenshots, are making $6,500 a week just at the airport with this one app. Now, is this app available? It's a Chinese app. Is it available in all languages? Is it available at all airports? There apparently have been people that have gone into the hub at LA and complained about this. They got kicked out. So there's something fishy going on there. I have to dig a little bit deeper, but I think you guys will enjoy this video. I think you will enjoy this video. They say that there's like this Chinese-Armenian war going on at LAX over LAX trips. William Arazo's in the house. We will explore that. But in the meantime, I ask you, all of you, to explore the options, picking out the very best of the very best, right? And by doing so, you are sending a loud and clear signal to the company, to the companies, no, we're not going to accept those type of offers. No, we're not going to deliver food for that type of money. We're not going to drive adults or teens for this type of money. So we cherry pick together as a family, like a family of cherry pickers, 5 million cherry pickers around the world. Watch how we raise the bar. Because remember, every single one of us, whether we're a rideshare driver or a food delivery driver, nothing like juicy cherries. I love it. Nothing like juicy cherries. Remember, we're all independent contractors. And independent contractors should be able to say, hey, there's 200 cherries here, for example, and these are the best trips of the week. Now, they offered you several thousand trips through the week, and maybe you picked out the 200 best ones. I think where we are heading to, sadly, I see a lot of Waymo vehicles that Uber has done a deal with. I see a lot of these driverless cars fairly soon will be replacing drivers. A lot of these little food delivery robots are substituting, are costing drivers jobs. And if we don't cherry pick and set the bar high, we're going to lose in this game. 10K a month, says who, Ruben? House, it's up to you. You want more cash or want status? I don't know. I don't think the goal is to fight for status on Uber. What motivates me to become a diamond driver, a platinum driver, a gold driver, a blue driver? There's no motivation. There's no money. That's just grinding it, man. That's just hamster wheel work. And sadly, I think this job of being a full-time driver, 60, 70 hours, is going to get more and more tougher. Because if you go out there and do a 3-4 hour shift and then take a 1 hour break and then maybe do another 3 or 4 hour shift, another 1 hour break, the question really is, how many cherries are they going to present to you in a shift? They're becoming less and less. Like cherry picking is becoming more and more difficult. Why? Because they're lowering the bar. Why are they lowering the bar? Is because we accept everything. Let me repeat that. Why are they lowering the bar? Why are they pushing down worse and worse offers, worse and worse delivery pay, driver pay? Well, why are they doing that? It's because we are accepting, right? It's because we're accepting what they are spoon feeding us. It's like a little baby. He'll just open up his mouth. Here, baby, here's some baby food. Baby is always going to open up his mouth because that's how we've been conditioned. We have to recondition ourselves not to be Gerber babies. We got to recondition ourselves not to accept everything. We actually have to start calculating, what will I and what will I not drive for? What will I and what will I not deliver for? Right? You got to have quick calculations. Boom, boom, boom. Whether you get an upfront offer or a trip radar offer or a scheduled offer, or you see surges going on, or there's, earn $100 by doing an extra 25 trips. We have to make quick calculations. Does this meet my requirements? Does this meet my cherry picking requirements? If yes, eat it. If no, pass. Why are you so worried about acceptance and cancellation rates? Why are people so worried? If we all do this together and we have super high cancellation rates or very low few percent acceptance rates, right? We dictate the pace. We dictate the pace. If you're all working together and you're cherry picking, we dictate the pace. How are they going to replace hundreds of thousands of drivers who have low acceptance rates because they're just cherry picking all day long? They can't just go out there and replace 100,000 drivers. They have to go at our pace. So you cannot be a yes man and a yes lady and accept every single trip that comes your way. Because if you do, they will simply keep on offering and keep on sending us more and more trash offers, pushing the threshold, pushing it down and down and down, finding out how low will they go, how low will the driver go. And if you keep on accepting and accepting and accepting trash, they're going to run more and more experiments, pushing it even further and further and further down, right, collectively, hurting everyone, versus on the opposite spectrum, you decide no, 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 yes. No, 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 yes. Right? You're raising the bar. Only works, my strategy only works if we all do it together. And even if you're on social media and people are posting offers that are just trash, it's like, why are you, even on social media, we have to call drivers out on Facebook, in his Facebook pages. Why did you accept that trip? That trip equates to X amount of dollars. Really? Is that all you are worth? Or do you want to become like a cherry-picking champion? We got to call these desperados out on social media, and you'll find a lot of them just post trash offers on Facebook, right? And you'll have some intelligent cherry pickers that say, look at this offer. Hell no, I'm not accepting this, because I'm a master grand champion cherry picker. I'm a grand champion cherry picker. I know my worth. I know when I'll drive, and I know when I will not drive. So I apologize. I see a lot of messages there. Hit the like button, please. Looks like this. Ask you all to smash the like button. If you like cherries, like I do, right? If you enjoy cherries as much as I do, hit the like button. Frank Williams in the house, hit the like button. If you like cherries, already did, thank you. Accepted. Accepted. And now, the reason why I make these videos periodically, right? I could just make one video on cherries. No. I make these videos, the same type of video. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me carefully. I make the same type of video every few weeks, just to remind us to not lower the bar. Do not lower your self-worth. Know what you are worth, shoot high, become a master cherry picker, right? Become a master, become like a grandmaster champion cherry picker, and you'll make money. And I've had countless drivers email me and text me, and this is why I know it works, ladies and gentlemen. I've had countless drivers say, you know what? You're right. And Sergio's right, because he is right. You taught me how to cherry pick. You taught me how to say no. I used to be one of those desperados accepting everything. It did not work well for me. I was running up my miles. I was running up my expenses. I was in a hamster wheel and I wasn't getting anywhere. And until I learned how to figure out what my worth is, and then sticking to it, right? Sticking to your worth, and following through, being able to say no to trash, being able to say no to $1.50 deliveries, right? And raising your own personal bar, just taking what makes sense for you. And then what people did, and people being drivers, gig workers, they started comparing the old way, the old-fashioned way that they were working on, accepting everything that came their way, engaging in the Olympic Games of rideshare, thinking that maintaining my diamond status or blue status or gold status or platinum, thinking that that was what was needed from me. No, that's not needed. You don't have to engage in the Olympic Games of rideshare. What does it mean, diamond status? It's a joke. All that matters is that you pick out trips that pay you, that pay your bills and throw off a profit. Remember, you got to pick out the cherries that take care of your expenses and throw off a profit on top. Idea is not just to accept everything, just to pay your overheads, just to pay your insurance, just to pay your gas, and end up in a minus at the end of the week. It's like an addiction, my friends. They know we become addicted to this driving, and it is fun, and it's great. It's a great job. You meet a lot of people. But, you know, too much heroin for an addict is going to end up in death. And too many desperados that are non-cherry pickers, accepting everything that comes, is going to result in the death of your car, and it's going to impact your earnings, right? So differentiate what makes sense, what doesn't make sense. Do quick calculations. No. So what? Acceptance rate goes down. So what? Acceptance rate goes down. So what? Acceptance rate goes down. Oh, here we have one. Yeah, this one for me right now makes sense. Here we go. I take it. All day long, right? You have a shift. In that shift, you pick your cherries. In that shift, on Monday, tomorrow, you pick the food deliveries that make sense, that make you money. Tomorrow, Monday, you pick the cherries, the good paying trips. And we just need to learn to do that together, because we become extremely powerful. We dictate the pace. We dictate the rhythm if we all master cherry picking, right? If we all work together like brothers and sisters, just see the next person who's talking in this stream as your brother and your sister. If you all work together as a family and an extended family and city to city international family, adopting this attitude, right? You'll be healthy, you'll earn more, and you will see that this strategy makes money. All the other strategies are lose-lose propositions. In life, You're out there to create win-win situations. Now, Uber and Lyft and all these companies, they would love you to be yes men and yes women and accept everything that they put on your platter. But again, you have the power. You're the independent contractor. You make the final decision, not them. They can give you 100 offers. It is you who makes the final decision. Will I or will I not accept this one? Funny person's in the house. And then, I had to make this video as a reminder, and I will make it in a few weeks again. It's got to sink in, right? The more people you get involved in cherry picking, the more information these drivers share with other drivers, share with newbies, that the only strategy that works out there is cherry picking, the more viral it becomes, the more people we can pass on good, solid knowledge to, right? Knowledge that makes money, not knowledge that forces you into a hamster wheel, into the Olympic Games of diamond status. We are just chasing trip after trip, making $1 here, $1 there. It equates to nothing at all. So please step into your self-worth, or reevaluate things and set your bar higher. And collectively, if we're all doing this, we win. Simple, we win. Congratulations to Boston Celtics last night. I don't know if anybody watched that game. That was insane. That buzzer beater, those final 3 seconds, what a roller coaster ride. Miami fans, I'm sure, a lot of Miami fans here, a lot of Boston fans. Miami fans thought, that we got this. We're in the final. 2 seconds. 2 seconds changed their life, 2 cherries out of every 100 cherries will change your life. Anybody see that game yesterday? It was insane. Insane. Good point. So the Heat were even in disbelief, thinking the shot was late. It wasn't late. They reviewed it over and over again. Shot left. 2 points were made. Damn Celtics. I drive 2 former Celtics, good clients of mine. Kevin Garnett and his family, and Paul Pierce and his family. I'm going to bring it up. They'll be happy. Those are former Boston players. I'm going to bring up the game. I want to hear what they have to say. They probably think, we thought we were done. I mean, Heat came back. Heat was 1 or 2 points up with 3 seconds to go and lost that game. Happy Sunday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Whether you're out there working, whether you're with your family. Salut. Na zdrowie. Chin chin. À votre santé. Cheers to all of you. To healthy cherry picking, ladies and gentlemen. Salut. Do me a favor, light up the screen with a lot of cherry emojis. Do me a favor. It makes me happy. It really does. It really makes me happy to see an entire screen lit up with cherry emojis. It gives me a lot of joy. Light it up. So I don't know if I shared this with you, but on Friday, I received an email from David Risher through his secretary, his private secretary, She's a wonderful lady, by the way. And I know how badly David Risher and Lyft need a couple of these YouTube channels. I know. So I spent Friday night, Saturday, writing a response. There we go. They're the cherries. Love them. Thank you. And on Monday, I'm going to fire my reply. I'm going to email him back. Cherry time, baby. There we go. Look at that. Cherry, cherry lady. By the way, the pips on this side, don't eat them. Cherry, cherry lady. These are all yours. Feel free. Put your hand in here, take yourself one. Please help yourself. They're for you. I bought them for you. Is anybody at the airport where I'm going to be in 10 minutes? If anybody wants cherries, I'll deliver them to you. I've got drinks in the car. What do you want? Wait for me at the airport. I'll deliver them to you. Too good, my friends. How can you pass on a good cherry? How can you pass on a good offer? You cannot decline a good offer. You cannot decline a good offer. Cherry, cherry lady. Amazing. Oh, shit, they got my cherries. Oh, come back, cherries. That's it. Cherry time. Go and get yourself some cherries, man. Seriously. Go treat yourself. I tell you what. Everyone next week, go and get yourself a box of cherries. And as you are enjoying them, start reprogramming your brain saying, I will start cherry picking for better trips. I will start cherry picking better food deliveries. Go out there. Go to your grocery store. Go to Trader Joe's. Go to whatever. Find a nice box of succulent cherries and reprogram yourself. I will no longer be a desperado accepting every trip. I will no longer continuously strive to remain a diamond driver. I will start cherry picking. And you know how you start? Go and treat yourself. Go and buy yourself a big box of succulent cherries like this. Succulent. And then you just suck the flesh off the pip. Amen. Amen, baby. And they're healthy. Amazing, amazing, amazing antioxidant. That's it. It's not difficult. Anyone can reprogram their weekly schedule. Anyone. You just got to start somewhere and make an effort and see if it works for you. See if it works for you. Just try 1 week of serious frickin' cherry picking. 1 week of cherry picking. Compare it to the week before of non-cherry picking. And then you see where you made more money. I'll guarantee you'll make more money cherry picking. I love it. I appreciate you all for putting so many cherry. This makes me so happy. I appreciate you. I truly, truly appreciate everyone that's putting cherry emojis because it makes me happy. It's healthy, it's good. It's a new message. Do not be desperate. Become a grandmaster cherry picking champion. We should all be grandmaster cherry picking champions with a very, very low acceptance rate. Ultra low acceptance rate. And to me, the lower your acceptance rate, you know what that tells me? It tells me you stand for something in life. The lower your acceptance rate tells me you don't work for trash, right? And that's the way it should be. And if we can all adopt that type of thinking, screw them. How they gonna punish 5 million gig workers that have low acceptance rate just because they're acting as true independent contractors, taking what they should be taking, namely succulent cherries. There we go. That's not too difficult, is it? On that note, I just found another good offer here. This is a good offer. I'm accepting it. There we go. I'm flying between these cars. In front of me, I have a slow ass taxi driver. Come, let's go. Move. Let's go, buddy. Holding up the whole traffic here. This guy in front of me here. This guy. Holding up the whole traffic. Driving like a snail. What are you afraid of? Number 6450? Number 6450. What are you afraid of? Round the outside. I'm going to take him around the outside. Round the outside. Sir, are you a cherry picker? Just gives me the dumbest look ever. Taxi driver, are you a cherry picker? Just gives me the most stupid look I've ever given. What? Gotta be a cherry picker. Must have gray hair. He did have gray hair. The more cherries, and keep you look, my hair color, I don't have many gray hairs. Gotta be the healthy cherries that I'm eating and picking. Poor taxi driver probably worked all day. Yeah, I feel you're right. Let's throw him a bone. Let's not be too harsh on our number 6450, whoever you are, taxi driver. Let's not be too hard on you. Let's be a little bit more gentle. I'm a little bit too harsh sometimes. Cherry time, baby. It's cherry time. There we go. It's for you. Cherry, cherry lady. Eat those cherries. Man, once you become a grand champion cherry picker, oh, life changes. I was replaying the video this morning of Dara going out there on the circuit in front of the TV cameras promoting Uber teen, right? 13 to 18-year-old kids. And he says, and he has 4 kids. You can look them up. He has 4 kids. He goes, my kids will love this feature. Dude, your kids have never ever been inside an Uber. Never. They have private drivers. They have private security. So I'm just saying. They don't have to, like us, figure out which cherries they. And guys, I got to show you a video of Dara Khosrowshahi with his mother. There's a video with his mother, and it said his mother would never spend over 15 cents on a coffee. Where on earth do you show me? Where on earth, on planet Earth, do you get a coffee for under 15 cents? And he said, she taught me the principles. So she taught, what I'm understanding is she taught you not to pay more than 15 cents for a cup of coffee. No wonder you're such a cheap ass. No wonder you are who you are, Dara Khosrowshahi, because your mother taught you to not spend more than 15 cents on a coffee. And please, someone tell me where I can get a coffee for under 15 cents. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Yeah, check out my Uber infant video. Now my Uber infant video, which it's a little bit crazy, but it was supposed to be like fun, humor, right? But it's not that crazy after all, because they're capable of doing it. Right, that's the crazy. But it was supposed to be there for a good laugh. Do you realize that some people thought that the Uber infant video that I made was real, like it was genuinely a service offered by Uber infant? Guys, it was a joke. Dark humor, right? I have dark humor. And humor is important. Very important, in fact, for drivers, right? You got to have your daily laugh. I mean, you can't just go like a serious man or serious woman throughout life every day, right? There were some people that believed my video, my Uber infant video, where I said, we will come, we will bring you baby milk, we'll bring you diapers, we'll bring you a baby seat, we'll bring you a stroller. People were believing that. It was a joke. I was trying to make a point that Dara Khosrowshahi will whore himself out for every dollar. He will literally try and convince a mother to put a baby in our car, right? That's how desperate, that's how he is. If Dara's going out there with his mother and he says, well, my mother taught me, you know, she would not spend more than 15 cents on a coffee. So 13 cents, I don't know where you get a coffee for 13 cents, but good luck, show me. But no wonder you're such a stingy ass, Dara Khosrowshahi, if your mother taught you, right, to not buy a coffee over 15 cents. No wonder you are the person who you are today. Seriously, I'm just saying. It's right. It's a valid point. We have 78 people in the house. We have 72. Is there any chance we could get it 78 likes, 78 people, so that I can go for a coffee break? If there's anyone at Starbucks right now, I'm on the corner of Drollinger and Sepulveda. Anybody wants a coffee right now, hit me up. I'd love to treat you to a coffee or something. Oh yeah, Dara's got guard dogs, he has security, he has everything. So ladies and gentlemen, get me up. There we are, 77. Lovely. The idea here, and please help yourself, right? Please, I have plenty. There's one for Brismap. There's one for Erazo. There's one for Daniel. Right, I got cherries for all of you, right? The idea here, my friends, is to work as a syndicate of drivers. And Kenneth, I've got one for Kenneth. There's one for Kenneth. I've got another one for MJ. There, that's one for MJ. That's your cherry. MJ, there we go. That's MJ's cherry. Anybody else want a cherry? I've got cherries. I've got plenty of cherries. Who wants a cherry? Start Sports Edits, Minnesota. There we go. There's your cherry, Minnesota. Minnesota, start cherry picking, man. Send them a Fresno slow today. It's a Sunday. Probably most of the people have headed out. You know, they're a long weekend. Abstract Jimmy is there. This one's for Jimmy. Succulent cherry right up front here for Jimmy. There we go. That one's yours. Leo is in the house. He gets a cherry. Felix gets a cherry. I got one for Devo Meister. That's your cherry. Well, we got a lot of cherries here. Who else? Who else did I leave out? Gucci's in the house. Gucci wants 2 cherries. Gucci gets 2 cherries there. There we go. Who else? Warren. Kevin's in the house. He wants a cherry. There we go. Kevin, that's yours. Putting it right down there. Okay, who else? Who else is interested in cherry picking? Who else hasn't received a cherry and wants to start cherry picking next week? Let's see. Okay, Michael's there. Michael, got to be a syndicate of drivers that all work together cherry picking. There we go. Roger, there we go, my friend. Sports Edits, I've given you one already. Governor, piece of shit, vetoed the bill, trash. Right, but look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we strive for, right? This here. This. Right? There we go. There we go. Cherries. Right, Gucci, I gave you 2 cherries. Right, what I need everybody to do next week is to start cherry picking. Become master, champion, elite cherry pickers. We gotta have like medals, cherry t-shirts, cherry hats. Okay, somebody design me a cherry hat. I'll go and order them, right? Let's create some cherry merchandise, cherry shirts, cherry hats. Let's get the word out there. The more people we can get to operate like this, right? The more desperados we can convert into elite master cherry picking champions. The higher we raise the bar, the more money we will make. The more we have them by the balls, the more we dictate the pace, right? We need to dictate the pace, not them, right, Michael? We have to dictate the pace. And the only way we dictate the pace is by working in numbers, right? Working in numbers as a syndicate, as a family that says, no, I'm going to have a low acceptance rate unless you start sending me more cherries. Aram's in the house. He gets a cherry. Scott Robertson, I have one for you here. I have a cherry for Scott Robertson. So that's the goal. We need to educate more and more of these desperate drivers into cherry picking champions. And that's how we raise the bar. So I love you all, guys. I wish you a happy Sunday. I want you all to be safe. Get your mace, get your dash cam, get your display ride. If you have been deactivated, go on to Gig Rocket. Let us help you. Let's get you back on the platform. I want to give you a shout out to you, to all of your family, to your extended family. God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful Memorial Day. And let's reflect, right? Let's just take a second, kick back, meditate a little bit, reflect. What are we doing? What can we change? Where do we want to go? I'm at LAX. Yep, that's where I am. I'm at LAX with all my cherries. All my cherries. Look here. I'm at LAX with this cherry. 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 My whole mouth filled with paying cherries. And don't forget, the trash, the Pips, the Dara Kostrashawis, the John Zimmers, the Logan Greens, the Tony Zoos. Throw them in the trash bin. Throw them in the trash. And take what's good for you. Amen, my friends. Ride or die, I like it. It's okay. You don't have to worry about your acceptance rate. You don't. Because if you all work together as cherry pickers, if you all have a low acceptance rate, they can't get rid of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of cherry pickers. They cannot. They cannot, because they would lose too much money, right? So don't be afraid of a low acceptance rate. Salud, amigos, my friends, meine Freunde, my Vriende. Have a good one. Remember, light it up. As we go out right now on the Sunday, let's light it up. Cherries, cherries, cherries on the screen. I need to see thousands of cherries on the screen. Cherry time, cherry time. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, light up the screen with cherries. Makes me happy. Makes me really, really happy. Delicious. Mine is at 4%. Top cherry. That is a top cherry picker right there. 4% acceptance rate. You are a top. There's your word. You are a top cherry picker. Light it up. Light it up. Guys and girls, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me on this funny live feed on a Sunday. Please be safe out there and have a great Memorial Day. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your suggestions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for fighting with me. Together, my friends, we will win. We will prevail. God bless you all. Thank you.